Have you ever wished you could travel through time, just for a moment to see how the world once was? Imagine a grand sprawling city, a place that has been a home to kings, paupers, artists, inventors, heroes, villains for over 2,000 years. That city is London. History isn't just found in dusty books, it's etched into the very stones of its streets and the bend of its river. We're about to embark on a little adventure, a 10-minute journey through time. We'll witness how a small Roman outpost on the muddy banks of the Thames grew into the vibrant global metropolis we know today. No complicated history degree needed. Instead, we use a wonderful imaginary time travel device. The device lets us hop from era to era. Our first stop is the year 43 AD. The Romans have arrived. They are an organized, determined people. They see great potential in this spot on the River Thames, wide and deep enough for ships. The perfect port. They call their new settlement Londinium. Wooden buildings on a marsh. Humble beginnings, but the Romans have grand plans. They begin with a simple bridge, a vital link for moving soldiers and supplies, a precursor to the famous London Bridge to come. Lucius stands guard, watching busy trading ships from Gaul unloading wine, pottery, olive oil, and in return British wool and tin, and, rather sadly, slaves. He misses home, but knows this place matters. A protective London wall rises, defining the city for 1,000 years. Trade flourishes within its safety. Centuries pass, Rome crumbles, Londinium decays and falls silent. Anglo-Saxons settle west at Londonwick. Timber, thatch, market life. Let us leap forward to the medieval period. Knights, castles, soaring cathedrals. After 1066, London grows. William builds a formidable fortress, the Tower of London, a royal palace, a prison, a symbol of royal might, the centre of English commerce and politics. Bustling, chaotic, often smelly. A new stone London Bridge becomes a street of its own, with houses, shops, even a chapel, all crammed precariously high. Old St. Paul's dominates, one of Christendom's grandest churches. We glide into the Tudor era. Henry VIII breaks with Rome, monasteries dissolved, city lands open for development, population swells. The Thames is a highway, alive with thousands of wherries. A young apprentice, Thomas, rides to Suffolk for an afternoon's entertainment. Outside strict city control, theatres flourish, the Rose, the Globe. A brilliant playwright, William Shakespeare, stages new works. Noblemen, merchants, common labourers flock to love, tragedy and history. A golden age for English culture, and London is its beating heart. But timber, pitch and straw make a tinderbox awaiting a spark. Hold on tight to a single catastrophic year, 1666. For centuries, a maze of wooden streets with upper floors almost touching. On September 2nd, a spark in a bakery on Pudding Lane ignites fuel. The family escapes. The fire does not. Wind drives the blaze from house to house. It races through tightly packed buildings. People flee with what they can carry to river and fields. Fire breaks come too late. For 4 days and nights, the fire rages. The lead roof of old St. Paul's melts and flows like a river. 13,000 houses, 87 churches, civic buildings, gone. Young Jack stares at the blackened city. Despair gives way to resolve. A mandate, rebuild in brick and stone, wider, straighter streets. Christopher Wren redesigns the city's churches. His masterpiece, St. Paul's Cathedral, rises from the ashes, a beacon of hope over a city remade from its own ruins. Into the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution. London transforms at a dizzying pace. Goods churn out to an expanding British Empire. From 1 to 6 million in a century, the largest city on earth, a hub of trade, finance and colonial power, immense wealth and immense poverty. Mary works 12 hours, sharing a single damp room with her family. The Thames becomes a foul sewer. Parliament is forced to act. Joseph Bazalgette builds a revolutionary sewer system. Railways and grand stations connect Britain to its capital. Cathedral-like terminals reshape travel. The world's first underground opens. Noisy, dirty, miraculous. The Great Exhibition showcases global industry in glass and iron. Profits seed a cultural quarter of world-class museums. 1914-1918, the First World War. London is first attacked from the air. Edith huddles in a shelter as sirens wail. 1940, the Blitz, 57 nights of bombing. Neighborhoods flattened, famous landmarks hit. Yet courage holds. Keep calm and carry on. After austerity, the 1960s explode with color, music, and energy. Swinging London, fashion and pop culture go global. The soundtrack of a generation fills the streets. New London grows more diverse, from the Caribbean, India, Pakistan. Communities face prejudice, yet enrich the city with culture and festivals. The old docks fall silent. Docklands become a wasteland. Regeneration transforms warehouses to homes. Canary Wharf reshapes the skyline. Amid social and economic challenges, culture thrives. Punk, theatre, the arts. London sheds its industrial skin for finance, technology, and creativity. The millennium ushers in a reimagined skyline. From the eye, you see the Tower, St. Paul's, Parliament, and new skyscrapers. The Gherkin, the Cheese Grater, the Shard. A true global village. Hundreds of languages, cuisines and festivals. A nexus of international finance, technology, fashion and art. New lines like the Elizabeth Line whisk people across the metropolis. In 2012, London hosts the Olympics. Modern, confident, multicultural. Aisha, whose grandparents came from Pakistan, feels the city's pride. Modern challenges, high costs, congestion, inequality, and environmental concerns. Yet echoes of Roman's Tudor playwrights and Victorian inventors remain everywhere. Our brief journey comes to an end. We saw a Roman port grow, burn, rise again, lead an empire, endure the Blitz, and become a vibrant, multicultural metropolis. From the muddy banks of Londinium to the glittering heights of the Shard. Continuity and change, a city reinventing itself while holding its past. Layers of history side by side. On a single walk, countless lives weave London's tapestry. New buildings, communities, and ideas take shape. Unforeseen chapters await.